Hi there guys, it's me Ada and I'm still here on the floor after the previous reading. I felt the energy is so great today, really. I enjoyed it so much, so I decided I want to make another reading. And I was planning to do it anyway, so why not now? So while I'm shuffling the cards, I wanted to have a short chat with you all. First of all, a small request to you all. I am slowly running out of ideas for the readings. I mean, I'm not really running out of ideas, but I would find it absolutely fantastic if you would suggest what you would like me to read about for you. Just bear in mind, these readings should be about you. I'm not reading stuff like what are they feeling about me, what do they like about me. So anything that concerns other people is not something that I'm doing. There are plenty of other great channels out there on YouTube who do these kinds of reading. I admit it, I watch them myself quite often because I'm only human after all, but I have my own principles regarding the readings that I do. So to me, reading about a third party, you and me being the second two parties, is something like metaphysical cyber stalking. I'm not saying it, I'm trying not to say like something bad, I mean, but I do not do cyber stalking. I mean, I do not do the real cyber stalking, I really do not. Believe it or not, I'm the person who asks people in real life if I can add them to my friends on Facebook. Yeah, I exist. So, the thing is, I have some people, a very good acquaintances of mine, who wouldn't mind me at all having a look at their Facebook profiles probably, but I don't do it because I feel like I'm really invading their private sphere or something like that. So this is also the reason why I'm not doing readings about other people, because I don't like the idea of me trying to tell you how they feel and what they think. First of all, I'm not going into philosophical discussions about it right now, really. I don't feel like doing it. Maybe one day when I'm old and wise and have time or desire to talk about it, I will make a video about it. It's not one of those times right now. So, to keep it short, I do not do readings about what other people are feeling, thinking, doing, and whatever. Apart from that, and I'm not doing any readings about the future, because it has something to do with what cards like tarot and oracle cards and any other cards are for me. For me, the cards are like the tool, the instrument to look inside myself, to discover if there anything that I am ignoring while contemplating a certain situation or something like that. So this and only this is the purpose of cards for me. So if I were to make a reading about what other person thinks, I would basically try to make you believe what this person thinks. Or if I were to make a reading about your future, I would just plant this idea in your head that this is what your future should look like, and you will program yourself into acting in a certain way to make this version of future come true, which is, to my opinion, not really the best of ideas. So this is why I'm not reading about other people's feelings and thoughts, and I'm not reading about you. Aside from that, feel free to look at the titles of my previous videos, and if you have any similar questions, just go ahead and suggest them in the comments. I would be grateful, because I kind of am doing the readings whenever I have an idea, or maybe there are questions that I am interested in, and I'm not reading for myself because I don't know why, but it's just I just know myself too well. But it's kind of a lot of fun reading for people whom I don't know, so you're welcome to make suggestions about the questions that you are currently pondering, problems, ideas, whatever it is. I have some vague ideas about making a reading about shopping, because I am sometimes a real shopaholic. You can see it by the number of the decks that I have. I don't know, like a week ago I was thinking about how I already have all the decks that I wanted, and that's enough, and the next day I ordered another deck. So, but this is rather an obsession, and not really an obsession, you know, I can keep it under control if I want to. They all say it, right? But what I'm saying is that maybe some fun stuff like that, or maybe some serious stuff, because I have a phobia. I had a phobia, I don't lie. Maybe I have a feeling that it's maybe over, so I could give it a shot, but maybe if you would like to, I don't know, to look inside your fears, what may cause them, and something like that. I was planning to do something like that anyway in the future, but if you want it to be one of the next reading, let me know. Stuff like that. So just guys, I don't bite normally. If I don't like your comment, I will just ignore it. So I'm not going to reply in any aggressive way if I don't agree with you or something like that. I try to be nice, because sometimes if people write nasty stuff to you, it's really nice trolling them by answering in a very lovely manner. So yeah, or not answering at all. That pisses people off, I know. So this was my announcement about what I would appreciate if someone did. That is not writing me a nasty comment, that is suggesting a reading that I could do for you, because I have lots of fun, tons of fun, like really millions of tons of fun doing them. Not always. I did 3 readings recently that I deleted because they didn't work out. The energy was awful, and I didn't want it to be out there in the world. It didn't really work anyway. The cards wouldn't cooperate, my mind wouldn't cooperate, so I also was down with flu, so maybe that was the reason. So yeah, but normally I will just return to, if something doesn't work out, I will just rethink it and just tweak it until it works, and like the last reading, it was the third attempt that worked out. 3 charm. And yeah, so yeah, and today's reading is also kind of a remake of a reading that I did with my cards, one of the first readings, and I thought it would be great to make it with all the other cards, see what they have to say about it. And seeing as we have red wine and red candle and red crystals that symbolize my 13 subscribers, my 13 first subscribers. Yeah, so red is sometimes also associated with love and romantic, and I thought, why not do something like that? Because why not, right? And our today's question will be, and I'm just looking for my hourglass, and today's question will be, what the hell do I want from them? Because, you know, sometimes there's this person and you are kind of, there's something that you feel about them and you're not kind of not sure what it is that you feel about them, but this is the topic of another reading. The thing is that you kind of sure that you want something from them, you just don't know what it is that you want from them. Sometimes you kind of just want them to pay attention to you because it feels nice, but you don't really want to start anything with them. Sometimes you want them to kind of fall in love with you without you fall in love with them, and just, you know, because it's not a nice idea, but sometimes people want stuff like that. Or maybe sometimes you really want this mutual emotion to be there, a connection you really like, or maybe you just want, I don't know, a short but passionate affair with them, or whatever. There are millions of possibilities. So sometimes you really know that there's something you want from them, you're just not sure what it is that you want. I hope that makes sense to you. Or maybe I hope it does make sense to you, because sometimes it's not exactly fun being in such situation, but sometimes it is. Right, so I'm giving you 2 minutes to decide, but before I'm giving you 2 minutes, I'm showing you the crystals. I hope it's not too loud. These are our crystals. And we'll start with the rose quartz because it's such a romantic crystal. Then we have the orange calcite because it is an impersonation of joy. We have fluorite, which is intuition and soul connections. And we have smoky quartz, which in spite of being smoky is clarity with a touch of intrigue. So yeah, clarity with a touch of intrigue it was. Right, so I'm giving you 2 minutes. Faites vos jeux. And yeah, so the timestamps will be in the description box. There are always two sorts of timestamps. One for when I'm starting to deal the cards, and one for when I'm finishing to deal the cards. There will be this time only one pile, because it's only one thing that we want to know, and this is what do we want from them. And yeah, I'm not reading the reverse meanings because I have not enough of cards to bring enough clarity without doing any reverses. What else? I'm not going by the book, but by intuition, because it's because it's fun. What else can I tell you? Yeah, so to select your crystal, you can just briefly close your eyes for a split second, envision this person, then open your eyes, and the first crystal you see is the first crystal is the crystal that you select. If something else works for you, do something else. You can pause the video and just, I don't know, meditate or hover your palm over the screen or whatever it is, and just, you know, or just select several options or all of them, depending on how many persons there are that you want something from. You never know. Yeah, so I'll try to keep it clean, so we won't have to put any age restrictions on this video. So yeah, my window is open, so there'll probably be some noise. I can't do anything about it, because I like to keep my window open if I can. Yeah, so the time's almost up. Le jeu est fait, rien ne va plus. Okay, so we are starting with the rose quartz. And let us see, there will only be one pile, and in this pile will be cards that will tell us what it is that you want from this person. There's really no need to do any two piles because, yeah, I mean, you could probably do two, but let's try it with one pile, okay? For a change. Okay, so let's... I really need some surface where it's easier to pick up the cards from. Okay, okie dokie. Let us see. Sorry, I'm slightly goofy today. I don't know why. The energy is just really cool. It makes me goofy. So. Yeah, extra points for Gryffindor if you remember this joke about Mickey wanting to divorce Minnie because of her and Goofy. Yeah, not telling it because I really will have to put the age restriction. So just Google it. Alrighto, so I don't know. I just feel strange if I just deal with cards and don't say anything. So I feel compelled to say something even if I don't know what to say. So just me rambling and babbling and pretending to say something. Okay, now for Spirit de la Lune. And for my grumpy gnomes. Yeah. Alright. So, my dear rose quartz, let us find out what it is that you want from this person. Seven of Swords, and it says imprisonment. Boundaries. No place like home. Perception. Knight of Wands. Temperance. Stingray. Eight of Wands. Judgment. Ace of Swords. Wishing well. Wishing well, and the Singer of Connection. Okay. You want them to contact you, to contact you. Or you want to contact them. So you want connection with them at any rate. Okay? Yeah, singer of connection, you want a contact. You want a contact, you want it badly, like really like. And you want this contact be like, you want this to be a connection on a physical level, on a mental level, on a soul level, whatever. So you want it really be extraordinary. But you kind of want them to recognize your boundaries. So you want them, you want this connection, but you don't want them to overstep your boundaries. Okay, so like, yeah, let's be close, but don't overdo it. Okay, Ace of Swords and Judgment. You want clarity. And you want it to be, you want some justice here. So like, I mean, I know judgment is not like justice, but you want clarity. You want like speak out. You want to communicate. You want to speak out with them and to just, you know, to mark the boundaries, to discuss your relationship with them. But, you know, you also want passion and commitment. I know it says imprisonment, but, you know, with this, you being concerned about boundaries, you wouldn't want them to imprison you and you wouldn't want to imprison them. So it really just means this togetherness. Maybe you're in some kinky role plays, I don't know, but this means passion. This is really fast and furious, you know. And yeah, this is a really close connection. Like, you know, never letting you go or something like that. But in a good sense, if you know what I mean. Alright, so also it's someone whom you want to take home and you want to them to stay there. So really it is like you're looking out for some sort of a commitment and wishing well. I love this card because I always read it not like the well where you would make wishes, but wishing someone well, wishing someone good, you know. So you have good intentions about it. So you really want it. You really want it, so you want it to the extent that you want go to a well, take a coin and throw it into the well. I mean, nowadays it really means you mean it. Okay? So it looks to me like you're really serious about this person, whoever it is. You really want to communicate with them. You really want to bring some clarity into the situation with them. You really want to talk with them and you really want to discuss all the terms and conditions of your relationship. You want to make sure that they understand where your boundaries are and you will be prepared to respect their boundaries. But apart from that, you feel like you really want passion and you really want commitment. You really want to take them home. You really want to come home and find them there. You really want this sort of thing. And as I said, I'm getting these kinky vibes about here. Maybe, I don't know, like handcuffs, stuff like that. And I mean, kinky, it's not kinky. I mean, every kid nowadays is in 50 Shades of Grey, except me, but you know. So yeah, and there's a lot of passion between you, and you sense that this is something extraordinary. You never felt something like that before. So yeah, this is what you want from them, and you really want to have a possibility to discuss it with them. This is what I'm seeing here. Cool, cool. Good luck. Good luck with it. Okay, now for orange calcite. Let's see, let's find out what it is that you want from this person. Okay. I was speaking utter nonsense while I was dealing the cards for the first option, but I don't really feel talkative, so I hope you'll excuse me if I will go on without saying anything, okay? Sorry about the sniffling, it's getting cold here on the floor, but I don't want to close the window. Okay, and another one. And another one. I hope you didn't get another glimpse of my fair hair. I mean, I don't mind, but I don't know, I just like it to be just my hands in the picture. You didn't subscribe to that, literally. Okay, so let's see, my dear orange calcite. Let's find out what the hell it is that you want from this person, alright? Okay, so we have the Tower. Jesus. We have Rejuvenate. Okay, now it makes sense. We have the High Priestess. Oh, she's beautiful, isn't she? Come on, look at her. We have Eight of Swords. I'm not sure about that. Grounding. Regeneration. Yeah, okay, these two go together. Cosmic Egg. Nine of Wands. Okay. King of Wands. Two of Swords. Field of Dreams. And the Singer of Intuition. Okay, so to begin with this one, this is the person where your intuition wakes up and tries to tell you something. So whatever it is that you feel, this is your intuition speaking, okay? Right. Also, this lady means intuition too. And this one means that your intuition is sensing something extraordinary. Alright? So, whenever you have to do with this person, whenever you think about them, whenever they appear, there is just something waking up inside of you and says, hey, 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 listen. Right? Good. So, I'm seeing a lot of conflicts here. Duels of wit and arguments and heated discussions and someone being defensive. So really there's a lot of going on there, but you kind of funnily enough, you're bickering with each other, sometimes quite intensively, but you find it hard. This dude is on fire. So you have all sorts of conflict-like situations with them, and that sets you on fire for some reason. So you really like bickering with them. This is giving you energy. This is rejuvenating you. This is rejuvenation and regeneration. They even sound like the same thing here. And really this makes you stronger for some reason. You know, this is what's the word? Really this is this energizes you and grounds you at the same time. So these cards go together. This is grounding, this is rejuvenation, and this is regeneration. So whatever it is, whenever you are bickering with this person, it makes you stronger. It's so much fun. You find it so hot for some reason. So you're kind of dreaming about them. Like, maybe this is not going on, but you sense that if you had this, I don't know, maybe some sort of angry sex with them, I don't know, this would give you energy. I don't know, you really, if we're going into that sort of thing, it really looks like your intuition is, this is the slightly R-rated part of it. So you really feel like you could provoke this person to really lose it, and this could get really interesting. Yeah, so and this would really, I don't know, really energize you. You would really feed on this emotion. I don't know how ethically good it is, but I mean, if it rocks your boat, why not? Why not? Boat not. Yeah, this way around. Okay, so yeah, so to sum it up, there's this person, and whenever they appear either in front of you or in your thoughts, you sense your intuition wakes up and tells you that there is a huge potential in them to be this extraordinary person with whom, if provoked, or maybe this is already going on, but you want to take it on another level, so you really have this fight like to have this fight like connection that kind of satisfies you and gives you energy. So you really want to provoke them, to annoy them, so that it leads to some sort of angry sex or something, but it will give you joy and energy. You really need this sort of release, obviously. Ooh, I'm having kinky readings today. Okay, next one is fluorite. Alright, so alright, fluorite. We are going to have a reading about what the hell it is that you want from this person. There will be just one pile, and I will probably sorry, I'm sneezing. I'm still laying on the floor and it's still slightly drafty here, but I like it here. So I'm staying here and I'm sneezing. So anyways, there's gonna be one pile, and I don't really feel I'm feeling talkative, but not talkative at the same time. So I'll be probably rumbling some crazy stuff while I'm dealing with cards, because I don't like staying silent. So, well, I do like staying silent, but I don't like staying silent. I'm so contradictory today. This is I'm really enjoying it. Really, you have no idea. I like being slightly crazy sometimes. Well, I'm always slightly crazy, and most of the time not even slightly, but this is fun, isn't it? Oh, don't you dare tell me it isn't. Sorry, I don't know what's going on today. Really, the energy is really cool. It really is. And it would be great if I finally had a card. Right. Let's go on. No, this one. Okay. You wanted to jump out so that I can't see you. I don't want spoilers, okay? Right, so next one. Yeah, too late. If you want to be red, just behave, okay? I like talking to my cards. I like them all. I love them all. They are my buddies. Okay, next, Spirit de la Lune. I don't even know what kind of accent it was. I have no idea. And my grumpy nose. Alright. Now, alright, are you ready? We're gonna find out what the hell it is that you want from this person. Okay, we have 9 of Cups, and it means drunkenness. Going out for a drink. Fulfillment. Son of Swords. Four of Swords. Ascension. Thinker. Lamb. This is cute. Nine of Pentacles. Wow. The Tower. What is it doing here? And Knight of Pentacles. And cleaning house. Yeah, you need to. And Fairy of the Future. I'm sorry, this is the phone outside of my room. Fairies of the Future. Huh. Okay, so first of all, you want to be happy. With or without them, you'll want fulfillment. And you wouldn't mind if they would participate. Because with them, you really sense that you might be this kind of happy that you feel drunk. Or maybe you really want to go to have some drinks with them, but it really feels like you kind of, this feeling of not happiness, but rather satisfaction, where you are really like feeling tipsy with it. It's not really drunkenness, it is drunkenness, but a good sort of drunkenness, you know what I mean? This tipsiness. So yeah. Also, I'm sensing that this person is young and kinda sorta innocent, but they're also very serious, and they're also very down to earth and grounded. Either they are studying something that's got to do with finances, or they are working in the finance sector, so they are very serious, very focused, but also that they have this innocence, this innocent touch to them. I don't know, kind of cute. Okay, so also this is about the two of you. This is them. They're also intelligent and swift and fast at the same time, because Pentacles, this is Knight of Pentacles, young adult. Someone really adult, but at the same time slightly, like a kid. But not kid in sense of being childish, but they are like unexperienced a bit. Okay? But they are also very intelligent. They had a very quick, swift intellect. They're very perceptive and intellectual. And this is you. And you are also a thinker, but you're more like a dreamy type of thinker. You like spiritual stuff. And you are working currently on your spirituality. You like, either reading about it or meditating. You do quite a lot to raise your awareness of spiritual thing. And he's kind of more kind of he's grasping everything really fast. I'm saying he, I don't know, for some reason, because normally I say there, but I really have a feeling that this is a he for some reason, because I don't know, really, I really didn't notice that I started saying he, because normally I always say they. And there, I just felt that this is a guy. Sorry, of course it doesn't have to be a guy, but I don't know, I just have a feeling that this is a young man. Okay? So they have this swift intellect and this what's the word? Groundedness. Does it really exist? Anyways, you know what I mean, right? Despite being grounded, they have this fast intellect. So you're both like thinking. You are rather thinking about immaterial stuff. He's rather good with finances, so it kind of fits together, you're both thinkers. You think about different stuff, and sometimes you can just get stuck trying to explain to each other what you mean. If you are communicating with each other, or this is a possibility, if you start communicating to each other, there will be moments where you just get how to explain it to him or her, you know, or them. But at the same time, you kind of both are made of the same matter. You like thinking, okay? Thinking, dreaming, stuff like that. Okay, so there's a bit about you. You have a separation or something ended in the past. I wasn't really like dramatic or something like that, because in this card the tower is still standing. There's just, you know, or if it wasn't a separation, you feel you're just in a rather turbulent time, like you have a lot of storms going on outside, like lots of stuff happening, and there's a lot of, not really chaos, but a lot of going on, and you are currently doing the damage control, so to speak. So you are cleaning up all the mess, and with this person you kind of got this feeling, with their fresh innocent energy you can start a new life. So to sum it up, it looks to me, really, I don't know, I really have this feeling that you are older than them, and they are male. I don't know why. I just have this feeling. Maybe you are a woman and you're pregnant. I don't know. I'm just having this feeling. So, and pregnant but not from them. Yeah, but it doesn't really matter to them, because they have this chivalrous something about them, in spite of, or maybe exactly because of their innocence, they have this, you know, they are your knight in shining armor, something like that. They are intelligent, they are stable, you know, they can give you stability, you can start a new stable life with them, you can kind of be safe with them because they are still innocent and not evil. They have very light energy about them. They're also intelligent, and you feel like you're intellectually equal, even though, as I said before, you're more interested in spirituality and they are more interested in more worldly affairs, but at the same time you have something to talk about, you see eye to eye. Also, you want start a new life with them. You have this idea that they can bring you fulfillment and this happiness that will make you even slightly tipsy with happiness and fulfillment and prosperity and abundance. And so you really want this happily ever after with them, and yeah, this is what you want from those. They're so cute. I wish you all the best. I hope it works out. This is really cute. Send me your wedding photos, okay? Alright, so, and now for the smoky quartz. Alright, so the first two readings had a slightly kinky touch. The last one was really innocent and cute. Let's see what you have in store for me. Right, let's find out what the hell it is that you want from this person. Okay. Okay. Oh, I feel like saying much more than okay, but let's see what I will be rambling about while I'm dealing with the cards. I don't know if I shall stay silent or not, because if I stay silent I'll start sniffing, because I'm laying on the floor. I don't know how often I've said it already today, but I don't know. I just need to say something for some reason. Yeah, why not? Okay. No. Okay. 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 It looks like you've already made up your mind, really. Let's see. Oh. You want to jump out. Jump out so that I don't see you beforehand, okay? Right. Interesting energy here. Alright, so let's see. Dear Smoky Quartz, let us find out what it is that you want from this person. And we have the Empress. Is it? No, the Emperor, sorry. It's a bear, the Empress. It's the Emperor. Okay. You look so cute. Okay, so B. 8 of Wands. Judgment. Slow but steady. Time for a nap. Earthworm. Queen of Swords. King of Swords. The Lovers. Peaks of Joy. A collective of pixies. All right. It looks to me that you are currently separating yourself from someone. And it really looks like a real formal divorce. Either this or you are contemplating that. Or if it's not a formal divorce, you are going to marry someone whom you don't really love. Just like someone who are like you, maybe from the same, I don't know, same level of society or something like that, from, you know. So either you are going into this formal loveless marriage, or you are ending something like that. Okay, and you are kind of lethargic and exhausted and tired and really are need a time for a nap and don't want to rush anything because you're tired, you've had enough. It really looks like a divorce, not like a marriage. Also, I don't know, divorce is not exactly peaceful because one of you is kind of resigned and just wants out of it, and another one is putting up a fight. So one is more like for a peaceful separation, another one just wants to, you know. But you want just to be left alone, to have your rest, not to rush anything, and to be just the master of your life. You've had enough, you want to be able to decide what's going on. So I think like you are this Queen of Swords and you really want to just out, and the other person is not letting you go in peace, so to speak, but peace is really what you want. And this is about you. Now, this person. When this person is around, they kind of bring in light into darkness. These peaks of joy where you really are like crazy, this collective of pixies, you are like, you feel this, you know, you're just high. You're just feeling high on this joy. So they really are cheering you up. I feel like you're lovers, or you want to be lovers with them. And they are not, probably not that much of a looker or something, but they are making you really happy. So when you are with them, you're feeling these peaks of joy. And you want to be lovers with them. But you don't really want something serious. You really, for you, this is someone to distract you from this tedious divorce story. So, if it's not a divorce, but this is something that you are trying to leave behind. Maybe if it's not, maybe it's, I don't know, work that you are leaving, or maybe there's something at work that really annoys you and you're trying to separate yourself from it mentally, at least, because swords is meant about everything about mentality and stuff like that, intellect. And so something is making you really unhappy and really is, you know, trying to attack you, to invade your mind and stuff like that, and you're trying to separate yourself. So if this is not a divorce, this is you trying to separate from something that's annoying you quite a lot, and you try to mentally just let it go. You've had enough of it, and you want some rest, and you want to just be left in peace and be master of your own destiny. And this person is like someone who is cheering you up. So you want an affair with them, you want them to cheer you up. They have quite a lot to offer, but I'm not really, they have quite a lot to offer. They're really bringing some light into the darkness. And but for you, it's really this is dark. This is like, really, it's more about the physical part of them cheering you up, and really, you know, something that makes you really happy, but it's not something where you are ready or have the energy at the moment to put in your soul. So it's really all about distraction from serious stuff going on. Yeah. Wow. Okay, this was it. I really enjoyed this reading. The energy today is unbelievable, incredibly cool. Really, I enjoyed. I would really love to make another one, but I've done two. I have to go to work tomorrow. So have a great week, guys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, people. I love you all. Peace, love. Bye until we meet again.